Hey guys, I really wanted to go ahead and quickly explain to you guys the periodic trend for atomic radius. Okay, so atomic radius is defined as the distance from the center of our nucleus to the outermost shell. So if we were taking a look at our Bohr model, it would look exactly like this. Okay, atomic radius would be the distance from the center of our nucleus, where all our protons and neutrons are, and it's going to be the distance from there all the way to our outermost shell. Okay, so please do remember that each shell is going to represent a row on the periodic table. So here would be our first row or our first energy level on the periodic table, and then our second energy level or our second row on the periodic table. Okay, so now as far as the trend for atomic radius, okay, our group trend for atomic radius, as we go down the group, our trend is going to increase. Okay, now the reason being is because as we move down a group, we are adding a new row to our atom. Okay, so for example, if we were an element on period 1, we would just have one shell, one outer shell. Okay, so one energy level. Okay, but if we moved on to the second row of the periodic table, like lithium or beryllium, okay, we would have two energy levels. Okay, so with every new row, we're adding a new energy level. Therefore, the atomic radius or the size of our atom increases as we go down a group. Okay, now for your period trend, as you go across the periodic table from left to right, your trend for your atomic radius is going to decrease. Okay, so now the reason for the decrease, you would actually assume that as we move across your periodic table, that because we're adding more protons, more electrons, you would think the trend actually increases as we move across the periodic table. But our trend actually decreases. And the reason being for that is because of nuclear pull. Okay, so as we move from left to right on the periodic table, we're actually adding more protons into our nucleus. So the more protons we have in our nucleus, the stronger the nuclear pull is going to be. So meaning the more protons we have in our nucleus, the stronger the attraction is going to be to the nucleus from your electrons. Okay, so that's why as we move across the period, our atoms get smaller because your nucleus is getting stronger. It's able to pull in those electrons closer to the nucleus. Okay, so again, your group trend as we go down the group, it's going to increase because with every new row we move to, we're adding a shell. Okay, we're adding a new energy level. So it's going to get bigger as we go down. And then as we move across the period, our atomic radius is going to decrease because of the nuclear pull. Okay, the more protons we have, the stronger our nucleus is going to be. Okay, the smaller our atom is going to be because our electrons are going to be attracted to that stronger nucleus. Okay, and again, that is atomic radius.